Police struck early in every sense of the word. Early morning roundups, early in time, before this gang could get much of a grip in this city. This is video from previous arrests in the U.S. MS-13 has a bad reputation stateside. The notoriously violent gang was first formed by men escaping the dangerous streets of El Salvador. Now, over 100,000 members strong, it is a gang to be feared. Murder, drugs, weapons, and muscle for hire is its business. Here in Toronto and Mississauga, heavily armed officers executed 22 search warrants on homes detectives believe are affiliated with MS-13. 21 people were arrested in the raids.
They have seized large quantities of cocaine, related firearms, and other prohibited weapons, and a significant amount of cash related to proceeds of crime.
Today's raid's an effort to stop MS-13 from getting a toehold in Toronto. Newsweek magazine once called MS-13 the most dangerous gang in North America. Toronto police don't think they can keep them out, but on a day like today, they can slow them down. Reporting live, I'm Austin Delaney.
We have new and startling information about a deadly street gang that tried to set up shop in our city.
The gang is called MS-13. We first told you about it last night. It's based in Central America. Now we've learned that men with ties to the gang shot at and tried to kill 2 Toronto police officers. CTV's Austin Delaney is working on the story this evening. Austin, what have you learned?
Bill, this gang will stop at nothing to get what it wants. Court documents today connect MS-13 to a violent West End robbery that led to a huge shootout with Toronto police, where allegedly they tried to kill a cop. In the United States and South America, these tattooed gangsters live up to a reputation of being the most dangerous of gangs. From the streets of El Salvador, they quickly grew in numbers throughout the U.S., and now they were trying to get a toehold in Toronto.
What we saw emerging here in this investigation in Toronto was one of those cliques. And so we have dismantled that clique by cutting off its head and arresting the people.
In 22 raids, police arrested 17 people on charges ranging from possession of weapons to conspiracy to commit murder, the murder of someone in our court system. In the States, the gang is ruthless in its quest to take whatever members want through intimidation and violence, and they are known to target law enforcement to help secure the release of jailed gang members.
But what we've seen with the MS-13 is the level of violence, quite frankly, are right over the top. And they have also demonstrated in many other jurisdictions a willingness to use violence to intimidate participants in the criminal justice system.
And I heard multiple shots, like bang, 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 bang. And by the time I ran out here, I just saw the officer with his gun looking down the street.
Oh my God, it's probably over 30 shots.
Last July, these witnesses heard over 30 shots fired in a gun battle with Toronto police during a chase near Jane and Black Creek Drive. 2 people with alleged ties to the MS-13 gang are believed to be facing charges relating to that bungled video store robbery, including shooting at 2 police officers trying to kill one of them. More evidence of the gang's activity here, the tagging that police have found around town. A lot of the graffiti tagging's happening right here behind Sheridan Mall. It's new territory for MS-13. The tagging is just letting other gang members know and people who live in this area, this gang's here, and it means business. Detectives say the gang has learned from past mistakes that large, visible tattoos just mean police will take notice. But make no mistake, investigators say, Toronto MS-13 members have gang tattoos, just not so visibly displayed. And the police chief is staying tight-lipped about who MS-13 was targeting in our justice system. It is not unheard of, though. They say MS-13 will go after anyone that gets in its way, including witnesses, lawyers, and judges intent on breaking up the gang. I'm Austin Delaney. Chris?